Hello, this short video presentation is on putting quadratic equations in vertex form. We will do this by completing the square. Very, very similar to what we did before, completing the square, when we were solving equations. First thing we're going to do, as always, is move the constant here. Let me highlight it. We'll move this to the other side. We do that by subtracting 3 to both sides, and we end up with y minus 3 equals x squared minus 4x. Now, just like before, we're going to want to add something to both sides. And just like before, we're going to take half of this linear coefficient and we're going to square it. 2 squared is 4, and we put it here and here. Now this is where it's different. We're almost done. We end up with y plus 1 equals, and now we factor this side, x minus 2 quantity squared. And we're done. Our vertex is the ordered pair 2, negative 1. And then in your homework, you'll have to graph. Now in tomorrow's video, we will do it with coefficients that are not plus or minus 1. All right, now I want to look at one more example, and this is a prelude till tomorrow, I guess. But we have y equals negative x squared plus 6x plus 3. What the heck? All right. Now, just like before, we are going to subtract 3, get the constant on the other side, and we have y minus 3 equals negative x squared plus 6x. However, this is where it differs. We have a negative right here. Our coefficient is supposed to be positive 1. What we're going to do is we are going to factor out a negative 1. X squared. And negative 1 times negative 6 is positive 6. All right? It's a little bit different than before. Before we divided, we will not be dividing. We're going to factor out this coefficient. And now, half of 6 squared is 3 squared, which is 9. We add 9 here, but we do not add 9 here. No. This really isn't a positive 9 because this negative 1 multiplied by this is a negative 9. So even though you wrote positive 9, the effect of this this negative 1 here is that this is a negative 9. We add a negative 9 here, and we get y minus 12 equals negative x squared minus 6x plus 9. Or y minus 12 equals negative x minus 3 quantity squared. And we're done. Our vertex, yikes, what was that? Our vertex is the ordered pair 3, 12. All right. Now, yeah, 12 is off of our graph, but for this purposes of this video, we're not going to actually do the graphing. All right, let's look at that again. We factored the negative 1 out. Right here, we factored out this negative. This positive became a negative. And half of 6 is 3, squared 9. We wrote plus 9 because it is plus 9. But negative 1 times positive 9 is in fact negative 9. That's it. That's all there is to this. Then we graph. Tomorrow's video, we'll look at doing it with coefficients of 2 and or 3 and fractions. Okay? Have a great day, and I'll see you on Monday. Of course, you might not watch this until Monday.